Your old road captain here. So I was out on my 88 Electra Glide that's Evo powered yesterday, and most of that was running really good, like it always does. On the way home, she lost power. Now I know why. Lack of vacuum in the CV carb. Now the thing is this carb isn't supposed to be on that bike. They originally came with a straight butterfly carb. This is a Harley CV that I've worked up to work with my engine mods. And I do know when they went to this carb around 1990 that they did change the design of the tank a little bit so there isn't clearance issues. I know it was tight, but I never really paid that much of attention to it. So here you go, guys. Luckily, I have enough spare parts I can fix the old girl in short order, but word to the wise, if you put a CV carb on anything pre-1990, make sure you got tank clearances on the vacuum hat, or you could end up like me. Have a good day. So I'm in shorts and flip-flops today. Just walking back down from the house. The wife's like, be careful, don't fall down, hurt yourself. I'm like, hey, don't tell me how to live my life. If I want to fall down and break a hip, I'll fall down and break a hip. LOL. So, what I ended up doing, I had this, can't see it very well. I got the air cleaner back on. But I had this Chinese knockoff carb. I don't remember. I bought it off, I think, JP Cycles. But, so I've had it on a couple of years ago, and once in a while the float would stick no matter what I did to it. And the problem was it didn't have a drain hose on it. So I got mad and threw it in a can and went back to the original carb because I had other issues with the bike and I was blaming the carb. It was actually ignition issues, which got fixed. So what I ended up doing was I put the jets I'd been running in this carb, reset the float, and under here, the way this rear tank mounts, it's just two screws that go down in here, and then this cover goes on, seat goes on it. So I spaced the back of the tank up, and I don't know if you can see in there very well, but there's plenty of clearance between the carb and that seam on the tank now, good, what, 1/8 of an inch. So I don't think we'll have that problem anymore. It's raining outside today. I haven't had a chance to take it for a ride, but just sitting here, I readjusted the carb, did all that. It sounds crisp like it should again. So hopefully we fixed that problem. So anyways, that's the update on the old girl. It's all back together. As soon as I get a non-rainy day, I haven't put the cover back on the air cleaner. It's actually when I bought this carb, it came with this air filter backing. I changed the elements, K&N now. Screaming Eagle shit. It's got a Screaming Eagle cover. When I bought the other carb, now there's nothing wrong with that other carb other than the hole in the top of the vacuum chamber, which, you know, you can get them, and I might just order one when I get a chance, and I always have a backup carb. So I don't know, either that or maybe now that was one of the issues why I've never gone to a Mikuni's, because they said they wouldn't fit with the tank. I don't know what might fit now. If I don't like the way this carb works, I'll just save up. And I've always been happy with the stock CV carb, but on this one I'm not quite sure. See how it runs. If I can't, I cleaned it again, blew air through it and everything, so hopefully it doesn't start leaking gas all over the floor, or the float don't stick going down the road. If it starts doing that, we'll go with a Mikuni, or I don't know, maybe an S&S. I'm not a huge fan of S&S. I do know how to set them up. I've set a couple of them up and they worked really well. I just kind of like the flat side or the CV. Helps with your fuel economy a shit ton. So anyways, that's what we did.